Trust. It's a word we hear all the time in business, in relationships, in everyday interactions, but what does it really mean? Is it just a feeling or is there more to it? Simply put, trust is the feeling of safety we have when we believe someone will have our backs. It's the confidence that others will act in our best interest. It's knowing they'll be there for us even when things get tough. Trust isn't built overnight. It takes time, effort, and a lot of patience. It's earned through consistent actions, not just words, actions that demonstrate reliability, honesty, and integrity. We can't just say we're trustworthy and expect everyone to believe us. Trust is something that must be proven day in and day out. We have to show it through our actions, our decisions, and our behavior. Think about the people you trust most in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues. How did they earn your trust? Was it through grand gestures, or was it through small, consistent acts of kindness and reliability? Chances are they showed up for you, they were reliable, they did what they said they would do. They were honest with you, even when it was hard. They communicated openly and transparently. This is how we build trust in the workplace too, by being reliable, honest, and transparent. It's about showing up every day and proving ourselves worthy of that trust. It's about being consistent in our actions and words. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, whether personal or professional. Without it, everything else crumbles. So let's strive to be trustworthy. Let's strive to be the kind of people others can rely on, because in the end, trust is more than just a feeling. It's the glue that holds us together. It's what makes us stronger, more resilient, and more successful. Trust is the key to building a better, more cohesive team. So let's build trust, one action at a time. Let's make it the cornerstone of our relationships and our work, because when we trust each other, we can achieve anything. Together, we are unstoppable. Trust, it's more than just a feeling, it's the foundation of everything we do. Trust is the lifeblood of any healthy relationship. It's the invisible thread that binds people together, creating a sense of unity and purpose. This is especially true at work, where collaboration and teamwork are essential for success. In a professional setting, trust is the foundation upon which everything else is built. When we trust our colleagues and leaders, we're more likely to feel safe taking risks. This sense of security allows us to innovate and push boundaries, knowing that our team has our back. We're not afraid to share our ideas or try new things. We're more engaged and motivated to contribute our best work. This engagement leads to higher productivity and a more dynamic work environment. We're invested in our work and want to go the extra mile. We communicate more openly, fostering a culture of transparency and mutual respect. This open communication is crucial for problem solving and innovation. We feel comfortable sharing our thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. This psychological safety encourages honest feedback and continuous improvement, which are vital for personal and organizational growth. But when trust is broken, it can have the opposite effect. Misunderstandings and conflicts become more frequent, and the work environment becomes toxic. Low trust leads to suspicion, fear, and disengagement. Productivity suffers, creativity dies. The lack of trust creates a barrier to effective communication and collaboration, and no one feels good about coming to work. The atmosphere becomes one of dread and anxiety, rather than excitement and enthusiasm. The research is clear: trust is essential for a thriving workplace. Studies have shown that high-trust organizations outperform low-trust ones in almost every metric, from employee satisfaction to financial performance. It impacts everything from job satisfaction to bottom-line results. When trust is present, employees are happier, more productive, and more loyal. This leads to better outcomes for everyone involved, from individual team members to the organization as a whole. Building and maintaining trust requires effort and commitment from everyone. It's about being consistent, reliable, and transparent. It's about showing respect and valuing each other's contributions. When we prioritize trust, we create a positive cycle of engagement, collaboration, and success. It's a win-win situation that benefits everyone, making the workplace a more enjoyable and productive place to be. One of the most important ways to build trust is to demonstrate competence. People need to know they can count on you to do what you say you're going to do. This means being reliable, following through on commitments, and delivering high-quality work. It also means being open to feedback and constantly striving to improve. Leaders, this means setting the bar high for yourself. Be the example. Show your team what excellence looks like. When you consistently deliver, you build trust and confidence in your abilities. We've all heard the saying, honesty is the best policy, and it's true, especially when it comes to building trust. Being transparent means being open and honest in your communication. It means sharing information freely, even when it's difficult. It also means admitting when you've made a mistake. No one is perfect. We all mess up sometimes, but it's how we handle those mistakes that matters. When we own up to our shortcomings, it shows that we're human. It makes us relatable, and it builds trust. Building trust isn't just about being competent and honest. It's also about building genuine human connections. It's about showing empathy and compassion. This means taking the time to get to know your colleagues on a personal level, asking about their lives outside of work, celebrating their successes, and offering support during challenging times. It also means creating a culture of psychological safety where people feel comfortable being themselves, where they can speak up without fear of retribution. When people feel seen and heard, they feel valued, and when they feel valued, they're more likely to trust. Control is often seen as a source of power, but when it comes to building trust, sharing control can be far more effective. This means empowering employees to make decisions, giving them the autonomy to own their work and solve problems independently. It also means being open to feedback and suggestions, even if they challenge the status quo. When people feel like they have a voice, they're more likely to be engaged and committed to the team's success. Section 7. Embracing the oops, turning mistakes into stepping stones. We all make mistakes. It's an inevitable part of life and work. It's part of being human. Mistakes are not just errors, they are experiences that shape us. But in a culture of fear and blame, mistakes can be devastating. They can create an environment where people are afraid to speak up or try new things. They can lead to secrecy, cover-ups, and a reluctance to take risks. This stifles innovation and growth, both personally and professionally. To build a culture of trust, we need to reframe how we view mistakes. We need to see them not as failures, but as valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Instead of seeing them as failures, we need to see them as opportunities for learning and growth. Each mistake is a lesson in disguise, a stepping stone to success. This means creating a safe space for people to admit when they've messed up. It means fostering an environment where honesty is valued and mistakes are seen as part of the journey. It means offering support and guidance instead of punishment. When someone makes a mistake, we should be there to help them understand what went wrong and how to improve. And it means celebrating the lessons learned along the way. By acknowledging and learning from our mistakes, we can build a stronger, more resilient team. Let's turn our mistakes into stepping stones for a brighter future. Section 8. The ripple effect. How trust transforms organizations. When trust is present in an organization, it has a ripple effect. It creates a positive and supportive work environment where people feel valued and respected. This leads to increased job satisfaction, higher levels of engagement, and improved performance. It also fosters innovation and creativity as people feel more comfortable sharing their ideas and taking risks. But the benefits of trust extend beyond the workplace. When employees feel trusted, they're more likely to be loyal and committed to the organization's success. This can lead to increased customer satisfaction, improved brand reputation, and a stronger competitive advantage. Section 9. Trust as a continuous journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Building trust is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and attention. It's about showing up every day and making a conscious choice to build and nurture trust with those around us. There will be times when trust is tested. Mistakes will be made. Disagreements will arise. But it's how we navigate these challenges that will determine the strength and resilience of our relationships. Section 10. Leading with trust, a legacy worth building. Leadership is not about holding power over people, it's about empowering them to be their best selves. And the foundation of true leadership, you guessed it, trust. When we lead with trust, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. We inspire others to do the same. We create a more human and compassionate world. So let's choose to lead with trust. Let's choose to build strong and authentic relationships. Let's choose to create a world where everyone feels safe, valued, and respected.